Testing microphone 1, 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again this morning. Saturday, May 23rd. It's 4:20 a.m. here in the Rocky Mountain region. And we're going to stream some today. Yesterday was the last day of my daughter's first grade experience. And it ended on a nice note. School had a kind of like a carnival thing outside and just playing around, and kids got to run around, and it was probably the longest recess they had. It was like a 2-hour recess, the longest recess that they had all year. So it's very nice. And I got to talk to some people, her teacher especially, and what her plans were. Her teacher, first grade teacher, is retiring. There's several teachers and people that we've had contact over the last couple of years with um, that are retiring. And so that was nice too. Um, let's see, how does the stream look? Dropped frames, no. That's something I was going to change. I need to remember to do that after the stream. I changed it when I was having trouble with the stream, and I didn't change it back. So, but I think um, I think Twitch is capping us out at like about 13K kilobits per second. So let's see, where are we? Gotta go here because I have to open this. I can minimize this. And then I open this to that. Then I open this to this. Go here with this. Um, that. So that's them, that's them, that's them, that. That. Let's see, do I have any downloads I can do? I don't need to do them now, I guess. You can look at Steam real quick and see that. I still haven't researched this, but I have heard that they are coming out with a new Steam Deck. And I think the Steam Decks are going to stay out of stock until they release the new one. So let's check out real quick our discovery queue. Okay, this is Warhammer. That doesn't look nice. So we'll skip over that. Rune dice. The house always wins. That's true. The Mensa book of casino gambling is quite insightful on gambling. And it gives stats for how things are weighted in the house's favor. And the house always does win, ultimately. Especially when it comes to sports gambling. The Mensa book of casino gambling says that sports gambling is the worst form of gambling that you can do because of the simple fact that you have no control over the outcome of the event. You have no control over it. The player that you're counting on to win the game for you can get injured in the early part of the game and have to leave the game, and it's game's over. We're on what? 2 left, 1 left. Finished. All right, let's go to this, and then go to this, go to this, then hopefully they're right next to each other. Just hop in and out of them quite easily. Yeah, I saw the book at the Mensa book of casino gambling. It might have been just gambling. I think it was casino gambling at Barnes and Noble a long time ago, and bought a copy for me. Bought a copy of my now former brother-in-law. Oh, he is my brother. He is my brother, basically. Excuse me. Gosh, man. Because he was starting to get into gambling and stuff. What he called light gambling, like what you would call it, recreational gambling. And I remember one time he got into a he got into a tournament, a poker tournament, and he said it was like a $150 buy-in for this poker tournament. And within a couple hours, he was out. And I thought to myself, well, let's see. That's $75 an hour for entertainment. I'm like, that's just too expensive. I mean, when you break it down, it's just too expensive. So, yeah, I've just never been a gambler. So, but anyways, we got our game up here. Okay. We did get a good result yesterday. Oh, 5th through 8th. Let's see if we got anything. If it'll tell me by clicking on that button. Our pitchers aren't pitching very well and our hitters aren't hitting very well. Outside of that, we're okay. We have good practices. Well, look at this. I got some gold packs. What happened? We got to round 1, round 2, round 3. We lost in the quarterfinals. This is the diamond, daily live diamond. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. I came in 5th place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the winner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you work backwards. I got 2 gold packs. Nice. For very, honestly, for very little effort. And I can show you what I mean by that. It shows you up here the tournament's finished. So this is where you enter a team in a tournament, and you just enter. You set up your team. You know your bench. Your pitching rotation, your bullpen, your roster. You set it up, and then the game just executes the result. And yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these, this team would have been one of the 4 for first, second, third, and 4th place. And I came in 5th place and got 2 gold packs. That's awesome. So we'll come out here and we'll look at the other one. Come back to the start screen. This one we eliminated. This one we placed 5th through 8th. This one we eliminated. This one we placed 9th through 16th. Let's look at this one. This may have been from the day before. And we may not have gotten any rewards for it. We lost in the first round. Only live cards would be used. First place and second place. There's only 2 places. 2 standard packs, 1 silver pack, and 1 standard pack. Oh, look what I did. I reached the 500. And we got 205 points from PT Live yesterday. So I reached 500 packs opened. And all of them, or none of them, did I pay for. I sold some cards. Because last night this was around 5,000 or 6,000, I want to say. Yeah, I'm doing all of this without spending any money. I'm not buying any perfect points with which to buy cards. You see down here the perfect points you can spend on card packs. Each card pack has 6 cards in it. I'm not spending any money. I'm just giving what the game gives me, basically. And trying to play smart. I mean, trying to, set up my team and all that stuff. Let's go back to the start screen. So those are the 2 tournaments that I finished well in yesterday. Got another low diamond tournament coming up. In tournaments, you can do up to 2 quick tournaments. You can do up to 4 daily tournaments, and you can do one entry fee tournaments. Entry fee tournaments are actually where you have to pay perfect points to enter the tournament. And I always do no entry fee. I'm not a gambler. Now, I do have my tournaments starred, the ones that I've been getting into. But let's look first at now you can sort by daily. These are all daily. These are all daily. And so the quick tournament that I entered, I must have not starred it. I did not know that these tabs were up here. I did not know these tabs are up here until going through here. I'm going, okay, favorites. I've been playing this game for 5 weeks and I did not know those tabs are up there because I'm looking, well, how do I find the daily tournaments? Where do I click on to find that? And then I finally look up here and I go, oh, oh, okay. You can click on here and get to all the daily tournaments. There are a lot of them. Excuse me. Okay, I think this is the next one that goes off for us, right? The daily live silver. It goes off in no, that goes off in 9 hours. I don't think we're signed up for that. We're only signed up for the daily low diamond. And that goes off in 3 hours. The daily live silver is full. Some of these usually fill up really quickly. Daily live iron, that's full. But we can do these again. Which one did I the daily live diamond and the quick tournament are the ones that I did well in. Let's play perfect team though, because we got 3 hours to do that other stuff. I want to check my perfect team live. So our last game last night, looks like we won. We got up to 6 games above 500. We've been as high as like 12 or 13 games above 500, and then the game has started to drag us back in. Because I thought at the beginning of the season, I thought that we were going to I thought that we would probably wind up middle. I was hopeful that we could wind up middle of the 30 teams and not get relegated back to back to high bronze. I mean, so far, we're doing okay, but we're 20 games behind in our division. And we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're 4 places out of the playoffs, but only by 2 games, it looks like. So if we could go on a bit of a run, but this has been it all season, just like last year, 5-5, 6-4, 4-6 out of our last 10 games. It's just the way it's been all season long. So we this helps us. The Sawchuckers are 2-8 over the last 10. But that's about the only thing that helps us. This team 8-2, 8-2, and we are 5-5. We're a 500 team. What are you gonna do? Expos are eliminated. The Expos are remember how to find this again. We've been waffling around between 13th and I think as high as 6th in the power rankings. We've been going up and down because we, like I said, we've been, 13 games over 500, back down to 5 games over 500, as low as 4, I think it was at one point, then back up to like 12 games, then back down to 4, and back up, back and forth, back and forth. I wanted to look and see the sortable stats. No, I want to look and see team versus team. I'm not sure where that is. I know it's in here somewhere. League somewhere. League home screen. I guess I just gotta click on everything. Team versus team. Here, understandings. I can remember understandings. Understandings. You have to understand where it is to find it. Look at Mets versus Montreal. We're 9-7. The worst team, the first team, 60 games under 500. The worst team in the league, and we can only manage a 500 against them. Well, not us, not we. The game. The game can only manage to win half of our games against the worst team. They've been the worst team since the season started. And then who's this? The Bulldogs. Now they are 40 games under 500. And against them, we've been 13-6, which is reasonable. We've won 2/3 of the games against them that we've played against them. This team here, Montreal, who's the worst team, the first team eliminated from the playoffs, 60 games under 500. We only managed to win 9, half of our games against them. I just say the game engine is wildly, in my opinion, the game engine is wildly, it's the swings are just wild. It just swings wildly back from one to another, from one to another. I mean, if you're a team that's 12 games over 500 and then you just drop 6 games out of your next 10 and then you win 6 games out of your next 10 after that, that just call that wildly inconsistent. I mean, I haven't done the research, but I don't think many Major League Baseball teams do that. So anyway, give me a second again. Okay. Back. Anyway, let's look at perfect team. Yesterday we got 205 points. And again, my pitching did really well. Dingler, Olson, Walker, Moniak, Edwards got me no points. My best outfield player was Abrams. But my pitching got me 56. I didn't even have a chance to see. I just went back with the relief pitchers. I just went back and said, okay, well, did Kinley pitch yesterday? No, he did not. Okay. Did Palencia? No. So I picked them. I didn't have a chance to look to see if they actually um, pitched the day before that and maybe threw, 30 pitches and we're going to be pitching yesterday. I just kind of, I got to make a pick. Let's make a pick. So my pitching got me 21, 41, 75, right? That's 56, 66. Yeah. So my pitching got me 75 points. They got me a third of my points again. Yesterday, Thursday, they got me 90, 150, 160 points, something like that. So my pitching has been good. So let's go in and set this. We've got 6 hours to set it, but let's just get it set since we're in here. We got some packs to open up in a little bit. I've got some nice European, cookies to eat from Costco. This is part of their European cookie set from Christmas time. There's butter keks on it, whatever that might mean. Maybe keks means cookies in some language. And of course, as always, I have my coffee. And of course, right? Of course, we got to go out and look at Major League Baseball for today. Who's playing? How many teams are playing today? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There's 12, 15 teams playing today. So yesterday the Nationals the Braves beat the Nationals at home only by 1 run. Kinley was the winning pitcher. Oh, that's why. Yeah, so Kinley came in it was extra innings. Went 11 innings. With Atlanta scoring, it was tied 4-4 with Atlanta going into the bottom of the 11th, and Atlanta scored to win the game. At the top of the 11th, it looks like, see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, the top of the 11th, Kinley came in, and he's the one who got me. Kinley came in and got 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Not necessarily in that order, but he had 2 strikeouts, and then he had a flyout to end the inning, and the Braves won. No, to end the top of the 11th inning, and then the Braves. I'm going to take a quick ad break, and I'll come back and try to explain it in a little bit better fashion. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Everybody, I'm back. Thanks for the break. I appreciate it. Let's go back in. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kinley threw 11 pitches, 7 were strikes. It's interesting because in this game, the Braves used 5 relievers. Washington used mm-mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They used 7 pitchers, but it's kind of weird here. I don't know if Lovelady started and then Mikolas came in after 1 inning. I'm not sure. Um, anyways, let's get back over here. Bryce Elder, Talon. I'm not going to look at it too much. I just want to get this set. Catcher. So we click here to hide players on teams without a scheduled game. So all these players are on teams that do have a scheduled game. Injuries. So we can't pick Baldwin. But let's go back to Major League Baseball stats. Get rid of that. This can come over here. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. This is, can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go to all positions for all teams. Click on OPS. Regular season MLB, all teams year to date. All positions. I don't know why it's only picking. This is where I can change what I was looking for before, how they're doing like in the last 30 days. I don't know why though. Duplicate this. Go to this. Click on stats. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. This is what I was looking for too. See how they've been doing in the last like couple weeks. So we're going to look at catcher. And Langoliers, Baldwin, Hicks, Contreras. Langoliers, we don't have him yet. Hicks, do have Hicks. Baldwin is injured. Contreras, don't have Contreras. So our best bet, Goodman, Dingler, Jensen. We have Carter Jensen. I mean, still the best hitting catcher this year is Hicks. But he's been dropping to an 801. Let's see how he's been in the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, they only have data for one catcher, Contreras, which seems a little bit suspect. Do we have Richmond or Moreno? R-U-T-S or Moreno? No, Moreno. No. So yeah, he's just not good. So I guess we just have to go to year to date. Liam Hicks. Yeah, it doesn't give me. I kind of wonder why I don't have any data here for the last 7 days or last 15 days. I mean, are they injured or what? The last 30 days, there's only one player coming up with data. That seems kind of weird. So I guess we'll just kind of ride with Hicks for now because kind of our best. The difference between Hicks and Dingler. Hicks is for this year is batting an 801. Dingler's batting a 768. So that's a difference of about 30 points. So that could mean a hit, could mean an extra base hit. I don't know how the points are adjusted for all that, but yeah, I guess we just go with Hicks. Still. First base, Matt Olson. Rice, Murakami. We have Murakami, Kurtz, and Olson. We don't have Rice or Kurtz. I don't think. I did open some packs yesterday, but I don't think we have Rice or Kurtz yet. No. So I was playing Olson and Murakami. Olson at first, Murakami, who's also a first baseman. I was playing him as a utility. Did either one get me any points? I was disconnected from the server. Well, that is kind of discouraging. I'll tell you right now. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Looks like we're back in the game. Don't know how that happened or why it happened, but it happened. I think it happened yesterday too. While I was doing this yesterday, same thing. So it didn't take my change here at catcher, so I got to go back in and grab Hicks. He is a catcher. Get rid of Hicks here. So I was saying yesterday, I played Matt Olson at first. Murakami is also a first baseman, but I played Murakami as a utility player yesterday. Olson got me 0 points. Murakami got me 42. So maybe just leave. Well, I wonder what happened with Olson yesterday. Olson's batting at 899. He's batting about 40 points lower than Murakami. I don't have Harper, don't have Contreras. They're not batting as well anyways. But I wonder, let's go and see what happened with Olsen plays for the Braves. Braves won 9-3. Olsen had 5 at bats, struck out once, and looks like he flew out, grounded out. Did not do anything. He's only got a 274 average. His OPS is really high. That's why his slugging percentage is bringing his OPS up. That makes sense. He's only batting 267, but his on-base percentage is high. His slugging percentage is high. That gives him his high thing here. But his actual average, the rate of hits per at bat. So it seems like the rate of hits per at bat isn't great. This is it's close to average, I would say. But the hits that he's getting is going to be like more extra base. He's getting more extra base hits than he is like singles. And his slugging percentages, his total bases is high. So the slugging percentage would indicate that he's getting more extra base hits than he is getting singles. His on-base percentage means he's getting on base about once every 3 times at bat. He's only getting a hit about once every 4 times at bat. So he might walk a lot. 25 walks. Doesn't seem like a lot. 14 home runs. Home run is 4 extra base. Do they go by? Counts as 4 bases, yeah. So home run counts as 4 bases. A triple counts as 3 bases. Doubles count as 2 bases. So he's got 30 out of his 54 hits. 30 are extra base hits. You can see here Kurtz, though, he gets on base. He gets walked twice as often as Olsen does. Of course, he's got what? He's got less plate appearances, less at bats. He gets walked a lot. So out of his 178 at bats, he's been walked almost a third of the time he gets a walk. Well, let's leave that, like I said, let's leave that for now, the way it is. Let's leave Olsen and Murakami where they are right now. Let's go to second base. We'll go to second baseman. Lowe is batting the best. I don't think we have Turang or Arias. ARRA. Let's look and see if we have Turang yet. Out of all the cards that we opened yesterday. We do have Luis. He right now has an OPS of only 780. So Lowe and Edwards are our 2 second basemen that are high. Lowe is highest. Edwards is next highest. Let's see what they did yesterday. Lowe got me 23. Edwards got me 0. So I think this is what I'll do. I'll take Take Edwards out of that position and see if we can find somebody else better to put in that position. Now again at first base, go back here because Olsen got me. Wait, Murakami had neither one of them. Oh no. Olsen got me 0. Murakami got me 42. So do I have somebody else I can bring in at first? We have Sheets. I think Sheets is actually doing well. He's at 857. He's 40 points behind Olsen. I thought we had Sheets. Maybe not a live Sheets. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. I think we'll leave it like that at first base and just see what happens. Again, I don't know if the game is going to give us any good insight over the last 30 days. Kurtz, Harper, Bush. Do we have Bush? Bush. Michael Bush. We do have Michael Bush. Over the last 30 days, he's a 905. How about the last 15 days? Berger, Murakami. Where's Bush go down to? He goes down to an 819 from a 905. So he dropped in the last 15 days. He's dropped 80 points almost. Oop, I gotta start clicking on the right thing. How about the last 7 games? He's come back up the last week. I have Berger. I think I might have Alonso. Berger or Alonso. Jake Berger. Got him. Alonso. Got Alonso. So that's over the last 7 days. So I guess these top 10, you might call them hot, or maybe anybody close to like Bush, Freeman, Alonso, Kurtzberger, Murakami, and Contreras. You call them hot because they've been batting well over the last 7 days. Let's just leave that up there then. Consistently though, who's the most consistent? Kurtz. We don't got Kurtz. Let's see. And then after Kurtz, probably Harper, but a card that I have, Olsen and Bush. Olsen kind of drops off the map here, 15 days. Bush. Berger? Where were you 30 days ago, Berger? You were down at 729. In the last 15 days, you want to, wow. What was that again? He was a 729. And then he bumped up like 400 points. Okay, 1264. 1264. So he's actually gone up like another 130 points. So I guess let's go with Berger. Let's go with Berger at first base. Yeah, let me show you what I'm doing here. So let's look at Burger. The last 30 days, um, overall, he's a 729. But the last 15 days, he put on like 400 points almost to jump up to 1139. Then the last week, he's put on another 130 points to get to 1264. While Bush has dropped, and then we don't have Contreras Kurtz. We do have Alonso, but Alonso was down here 2 weeks ago. And he was still down here 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, Olsen, Bush, yeah, in the middle of the pack. So let's go with Burger at first. Second base. Brandon Lowe. I think I got this card. Now he is way down here. So it looks like he's been doing better over the last we have that card. He's been doing better over the last 15 days. 740 from 713, so he went up about 30 points there. In the last 15 days, he's jumped up, wow, 730, 220 points. In the last week, yeah, he's hot. So let's put him at second. Put him at second. Take Low out. Because it looks like he's hot. Third base. Caminero, Ramirez, Arenado. So overall, Muncy, Caminero, Vargas. But then the last 30 days, Arenado, Vargas, Gonzalez, Caminero. Josh Jung has been getting kind of hot. I think we have Arenado. Last 15 days, Arenado went from to 1,000. He went from 939, so he jumped up 60 points. In the last 7 days, he's kind of dropped off a little bit. So Caminero, Ramirez, let's see if we have them. Oh. We do have Arenado. So year to date on Arenado, he is fifth. So let's try, he is fifth, and he's been climbing up a little bit. He's gone from fifth up to first in the last 30 days among third basemen. Dropped down to second in the last 15 days. But I don't have either one of these two cards, so maybe, yeah, maybe we'll go with Arenado at third. Shortstop. I usually don't take this much time doing this, but do have time. And I like to get a lot of points. What's up, good? Sorry if you came in and I wasn't. I'm just locked in. Sorry. I play games, I get locked into it, you know. Welcome into the stream. We're looking at shortstops, right? Abrams has been consistently good. Let's see, Rocchio. I don't think I have Rocchio. Let's see, ROCC. We do have Rocchio, but but he's kind of come out of nowhere, hasn't he? He's in 7th, 6th, 3rd. Cleveland has been, I think, kind of on a winning streak. I think I'll go with Rocchio at 3rd. Maybe Abrams as my utility. Okay. Left field. Moniak, Colorado, Green, Bellinger. I don't think I have Bellinger. There's the list right there. Moniak, Green, Bellinger, Arozarena, Marsh. I don't think I have Bellinger or Marsh. Oh, I do have Cody Bellinger. No, I do have Arozarena. I do have Green and Moniak. So let's see, out of these, who's the best? Year to date, Moniak's been the most consistent by about 60 points, 50 points. The last 30 days, Riley Green's been doing some work. And in the last 30 days, Moniak's kind of dropped off the list here. I think Moniak might be playing right field. I don't know. Arozarena, Green drops to 3rd. Hernandez, Duran, Arozarena, Ward, Green. So Arozarena's been the most consistent, looks like, over the last 30 days. Uh, 30 days, 909. And he jumped up 200 points to 1109. And then he dropped a little bit to 946. Where's Duran? Or Duran? Not even on the list here. Year to date. Okay, 644. 30 days ago. 757. And then he's jumped up almost 500 points. In 5 games, he's had 7 hits, three doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. Do I have Duran? Duran, I do. What about Ward? I've also got Ward. Let's go with Duran. Who are they playing today? Minnesota. I don't know how well Minnesota's playing. The Sox aren't playing that great. Yeah, 2 500 teams. Let's see. Be nice if you could just rank these. Yeah, Cleveland's playing really well. Does Cleveland have a third baseman? And we might have shorts. Rocchio we got. I think, I'm not really sure. So we don't have a left fielder playing for Cleveland. Chicago. I mean, I look at these games like this. I mean, this is Minnesota playing at Boston, but they're both 24. I mean, 24 wins, 22 wins. Would look at this kind of like a toss up. Maybe give a slight advantage to Boston because they're at home. But I mean, the teams are just dead even as far as their records go. So, I mean, Atlanta, Chicago, LA, but they're playing, this is, teams are very even here. So today, Chicago, Atlanta. Texas is getting a little hot, though they lost yesterday. So I guess Chicago and Atlanta are teams that we should be looking at. Yastrzemski, I guess, had a really big day yesterday against who did they play? Atlanta. At least that's what it said on the maybe that was earlier in the week because I don't see him here playing yesterday. Oh, he plays for Atlanta, that's why. Don't. Must have been within the last few days because I don't see him here. Well, let's just go back here and look at who the best left fielders are. We already picked Duran, I think. We already picked Duran. Let's just go with Duran. I don't got all day for this. Center field. Buxton, Trout, Harris, Pages. I've been playing Pages because I don't think I have Buxton, Trout, or Harris. Trout and Buxton have been up there a lot. Michael Harris. So what's Michael Harris been doing the last 30 days? He wasn't even on the list. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they. I guess they show the information that fantasy players want to see. They show the information that fantasy players want to see, and they figure fantasy players only want to see down to like 500. So Harris came out of nowhere basically the last 14 games to get 17 hits, a double, 4 home runs, 7 RBI, and 822 OPS. What's he done in the last 7 days? He's dropped down to 791. But again, just kind of came out of nowhere. So this is from 49 games. This is from 14 games. This is from 7 games. The last 7. So who's the most consistent? Pages over the year has an 822. What's up, Indy? So Pages has an 822. But I think Pages has kind of dropped off. At least when I've been playing him, he hasn't been playing very well. You see here, Pages. I consistently play him in center field. 3, 0, 0, 6, 4. Yeah, I need to find another center fielder. What about Varsho? Do we have Varsho? Game. Take my click. We do not. Or he's not playing. Rafaela. We do have Sedan Rafaela. We have Crow Armstrong. We have Marcy. How about Rafaela? Plays for Boston. Rodriguez plays for Seattle. 877. 820. Crow Armstrong plays for Chicago. He's been coming up. Had a drop off. Coming back up again. He plays for Chicago. I think I might go with him. Crow Armstrong right here. Last year to date, he's down here with a 686, but last 30 days, 746, 15 days, 620, but he's been coming back again. Last week, he's at the 807. Rodriguez has been doing well also. Waldschmidt, I don't see. I think Arizona's been playing Colorado, so that might be a little skewed in the last 7 games. So probably Crow Armstrong or Rodriguez. Pete. Seattle. They're playing KC. Cubs are playing Houston. They're at Houston. No, they're at home. Yeah, we'll play Crow Armstrong. Okay, right fielder. Right fielder. Corbin Carroll. Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker. Last 30 days of 932. 929. All last 15 days. 875. Last 7 days. Is he injured? Okay, Carroll, Wood, Cortez. I don't think I have any of them. Carlos Cortez. Let's see what he's been doing. Don't see him on the first page. Don't see him on the second page. Don't see him on the third page. I just see him right here. He's played 5 games, 16 at bats, 6 hits, one double, 1 RBI, base on balls, 3 strikeouts. Athletics are at San Diego. San Diego's pretty hot. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if Walker might have been playing as a designated hitter, but I don't see him in here. Let's see. Been consistently playing Walker, and he hasn't been doing that well. Before that, I was playing DeLauder. DeLauder is still overall, and Cleveland's pretty hot right now. The last 30 days, DeLauder isn't in the list. He's been hitting below 500 then. 15 days. DeLauder, I don't know what's happened to DeLauder. They do go as low as 256 here, though. That's interesting. Well, let's try Cortez. I mean, he's been playing well, I guess. In the last week, he's been playing well. We'll go with Cortez. Now at DH. Overall, I've been playing Casey Schmidt as DH. You can play in Perfect Team Live, you can play any batter as a designated hitter. They don't have to be like a dedicated designated hitter for that team. And again, so I think this is where we just come back to all positions. We look at how players have been playing. CJ Abrams. Do I have him in the team right now? I don't. But let's see how he's been batting over these. So Abrams is 948. And he just drops off the first page. I don't think I have Bohm. No, we don't have Sheets. Soto, Diaz, Rocchio. Who would we have next that could go in there? Soto, Diaz. Nope. Let's go. Gregory Soto? No, this is Juan Soto. Diaz. Rocchio, Carroll, Marte, Caminero. Do I look for Caminero already? Caminero. No. Contreras, Murakami, Berger, Duran, Bohm. UHM. We do have Alec Bohm. Put him in. He's the next best over the last 7 days. Where's the year to date? How's him on here year to date? Last 30 days. I don't see him on here. That's 15 days. He's been playing well for Philadelphia. So he's a 1155. And down here, he's an 1190. So yeah, let's put him in. I'm sorry. So you can see here, Bohm, over the last 15 days is at 1150. Over the last 7 days, he's 1190. He's gone up a few points. So I think we're just going to play Bohm as our DH. And then we over here again we have two utility players like DHs, I guess. Again, we come back and we look through and go, okay. I've been playing CJ Abrams in that slot. But okay. Rosarina. Rosarina just kind of dropped off. CJ Abrams is down here to 16th. Okay, so we don't have these guys. These guys are already in positions. Rocchio, Marte, we already placed them in positions. Foscue. Let's see if we have Foscue. We do not. I guess just leave Abrams in there, I guess. This is over what, the last 7 days? And I don't have this card, this card, this card, this card, this card. I don't have that card, that card. I don't have Foscue, I don't have Varsho, I have Abrams. So let's just leave Abrams in there. So now let's go to pitchers. And over here we just click off filter teams, but we go only projected starters for today. And so with that, we come back to, this screen, go to today, and our probably Chicago, Houston is something we'd want to be looking at. Cleveland, Philadelphia. Probably the Cubs and Houston because the Cubs are playing at home. And Atlanta, Washington. So Cubs. No, I don't have any starting pitcher for the Cubs. Braves. Grant Holmes, I guess, is projected to start for the Braves. They're playing at home against Washington. Their pitcher doesn't look like he's real stable. So we'll place Holmes as a starter. And then who might another starter be? Don't have a Cubs starter. Cleveland, right? We're going to look at Cleveland, even though they're away at Philadelphia. It's a short trip. Dodgers are at Milwaukee. Athletics are at San Diego. Texas is at LA. Arizona. So we're going to look at Philadelphia, Cleveland. Ciccone for Cleveland. I've got Guardians. I think I've got him. Yeah, let's try him. Maybe he'll have a good game. So let's look now at the relievers. Usually I pick this like this. What I'll do is I'll go to I'll just go to like the Cubs site here. And within a couple of hours, it will go from, right now, it's going to show highlights from yesterday's game or the last game. So Talon got me some points yesterday. Popped it up. Infield fly rule. No, because pitchers have to be, or batters have to be on like first and second, right, for the infield fly rule. Exit velocity was only 98.6. Wasn't a line drive, it was a fly ball. Wow. 17 home runs so far this year. Nice grab. Safe. So I'm sure, I don't know if I should be showing this or not. I'm sure that the ump is at first base ump. He's looking for the runner's foot to hit the bag. He's listening for the ball to hit the player's glove. One of those. Either watching for the ball to hit the player's glove, listening for the player's foot to hit the bag, or vice versa. So right now, I don't know who. What we could do is we could look at yesterday's games for Chicago, Houston. We could look at the box score down here. Milner, Roberts, Webb, and Matten pitched. In relief, it looks like. He's a starter. I say Milner, Roberts, Webb, and Matten. Milner, Rob. We don't have Roberts, Webb, Matten. So we can only pick from the cards that we have. So Milner, Roberts, Webb, Matten pitched yesterday. So Palencia is a closer, and Ryan Rollison is just a relief pitcher. So let's see if Palencia pitched in the game on the 21st. They didn't play on the 21st. So it looks like people got a rest. The Braves played Miami. They won. In that game, Sale started. Moderos pitched 2 innings at the end. Sale had a 4-hitter. He's 7-3 this year, pitching really well. I don't have his card, I don't think. Nope. Atlanta Braves. Who are we looking at? Cubs, right? Why was I looking at Atlanta then? Over here. Why was I looking at Atlanta? I was looking at Atlanta. So yesterday, for Chicago, Milner, Roberts, Webb, Matten. The day before that, on the 21st, Chicago didn't play. The 20th, Chicago. Chicago played Milwaukee. They lost to Milwaukee. And in that game, Thornton, Milner, Matten, Rollison, Palencia pitched. Palencia only pitched 2/3 of an inning, though. So let's try Palencia. I think I had him in my roster yesterday. Yeah, he didn't get me any points. I think I might try Kinley again, too. Well, let's see where he is. He pitches for the Braves. So the Braves played Atlanta yesterday. Like we said, he pitched at the end of the game. He pitched 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. He threw he faced 3 batters, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he threw 11 pitches, 7 strikes. So that was yesterday. On the 21st, did Atlanta play? They did. They played Miami again on the 21st. He did not pitch in that game. Strider, Lee, Suarez, and Dodd pitched in that game. Did he play on the 20th? We're looking for the Braves again, right? Atlanta, Miami. He did not pitch in that game either. So let's go with him. Let's go with Kinley because it seems like he's pretty fresh. And then we're just going to set this. We're going to set this. Hey, Josh. What's up, Stort? Or Estort? We're going to set this. I missed the last ad break, so I'm going to get up and walk around a little bit. And I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the break. Appreciate it. So we're set on that. I think we're set. Again, these are free points. The way this works is that you set a team every day. So this is PT. This is Perfect Team Live. So what happens is from the cards that you have, you select players and their positions and or DH, couple utility players, two starting pitchers, two relievers. And based on their performance today, I'll receive some perfect points tomorrow. Perfect points are the currency of the game. That's basically how you buy card packs. It's how you buy players on the card shop. It's how you complete and you card packs that you open to get new cards. Players that you can get on the card shop are how you can complete missions, and missions are a way to get more packs to open. You also can sell players on the card shop. So right here, I have my own my order list right here. So I have 41 total cards in the card shop that I'm trying to sell. And then people can buy these if they like and make some perfect points, which again is the currency of the game. It's a very simple loop. You start a perfect team with 1,000 perfect points and 6 card packs. There's 6 cards in each pack. So that's 36. The 6 card packs that you start with will give you enough players to set up a team. You'll get at least 13 pitchers and 13 batters to set up a team. And then with that, you get into a league in the Perfect Team universe. You'll start in a low bronze, or no, this is an iron league. You start in an iron league, and then each league has its own how you get promoted. So we're in low silver 211, but basically you can get promoted to the next higher league. You can also get relegated if based on if you don't have enough wins. If you're at the bottom of the league, you can get relegated back to the league below you. So we started off about 5 weeks ago in iron. We made the playoffs. We got promoted that first year up to low bronze. That year we did not make the playoffs, but we did not get relegated back to iron. We stayed in the same low bronze league. The following year, this year here, we got promoted from low bronze to high bronze. In this team here, this high bronze team, we were the last team in the playoffs. We're the 8th seed. We made it all the way to the World Series. We were ahead 3-1. At that point, 5 of my batters were in a slump. Out of the park things you don't have really any control over. So 5 of my players were in a slump. We lost 3 games in a row, lost the World Series, but we did get promoted to the low silver league. So here you can see I finished the season 16 games over 500. We've been struggling to maintain 500 this year. We've been as many as like 13 games over 500, I believe. But then the game just drags us back. We split. We played 16 games against the worst team. So right now you can see we're 6 games over 500. The worst team in the league out of the 30 teams, they are 60 games under 500 right now, and they've been dropping as the season's gone on. Out of the 16 games that we've played against them, we've won 9, they've won 7. That's why I say this game can be wildly inconsistent in the game engine resolving the games. My team, which has been at during the season, I mean, we haven't been under 500 since like the first 5 games of the season, where I really didn't have much time to set things up. But after that, we've been over 500. Like I said, as many as 12, 13, 14 games over 500 at certain points. But playing this one team that is the worst in the league, we can't win a majority of the games. The game engine just says, nope, not going to happen. So that can be very frustrating. It can be very frustrating. So I don't know why the game engine can be consistently inconsistent and kind of like wildly erratic in how the game decides the results of the game. The game engine decides the results of the game, but it does. So, anyways, what you do is you get those 6 packs, 36 cards. It will give you enough cards to set up a pitching staff. It will give you enough cards to set up your lineups. And then from there, you've got all kinds of stats and stuff that you can use to build your lineups. It will give you information here on what there's a lot of tool tips in the game, which is really nice. And there's a lot of stats, So you can see here what I was talking about with the game engine, losing 7 games out of the 16 that we played against the worst team. I think it's the worst team that I've seen in the 5 weeks that I've been playing the game. We're second in the league with runs against. We have a really good pitching staff. Our starters earned run average is 4th in among the 30 teams. Our bullpen is 2nd among the 30 teams. We're tied for first in errors given up. We give up few errors. Let's see. Let's go down here to stats, fielding leaders. Let's go with sortable stats. We're going to look at fielding. Let's see. So Carlos Correa, this is going to be across all teams. He's given up the most errors. So we're down here in errors. Yeah, we're 4th. Really good team defensively. But the game just decides, no, you're not going to win those games against the worst team. So, yeah, so our batting isn't great. Our pitching is really good, but we are struggling to make the playoffs. You see here, right now we're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We're in 12th place. We're 4 games behind. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 6, 8. Yeah, we're 2 games actually out of the playoffs as far as catching up with the Sawchuckers go. They are 2-8 in their last 10 games. We're 5-5. That's pretty much where we've been at this year. We're 7-3, 6-4, 5-5, 4-6, 3-7, and it just kind of floats back and forth between those results over the last 10 games. So, so we did get the perfect team live. I do want to get into a couple of tournaments. So basically the game resolves around the perfect points. Like I said, let me go back in. You get perfect points for achievements, basically. You get free packs every day that you log in. So I log in every day to get packs, free packs. You get perfect points for achievements that happen in the game. Like right here, August 15th, out of a slump. Snapped losing streak of 5. Losing streaks can be really annoying. One of my seasons, I had 2 6-game losing streaks. Like one month, one the next month. And you're just like, okay, we're like the best team in the league, and I don't get it. There's just a lot of stuff I don't get. Mostly doing with the game engine. So, but let's check our roster real quick before we go out. Let's see if anybody's like in a slump or anything. Let's check our pitching. Nobody's in a slump. Nobody's hot. Our lineups, nobody's cold. Nobody's hot. So we'll submit the team. Next game is going to be simulated 2 hours from now. So I do want to set up a couple of tournaments. I got 2 gold packs yesterday from placing 9th to 16th in this tournament here. No, this one, Live Diamond. I got 2 gold packs. Again, free card packs, free cards. You can spend money to get perfect points to buy cards or to buy packs. I don't do that. I'm just playing this for fun. And see how far I can go just playing for fun. I haven't really done tournaments that much. So, I'll show you how I do my tournaments. So cards are tiered. Iron's the lowest, then bronze, then silver, then gold, then diamond, then perfect are the best cards. So this tournament is it's full. This tournament is a daily live gold. It won't run until tonight at about, 9 o'clock? No, at about 7 o'clock tonight, it'll run. This will run about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then this will run tomorrow morning. So I already am in one tournament. And so I can join 3 more daily and or weekly tournaments. You can join one tournament where you have an entry fee that you have to pay. I am not doing that. And then you could join 2 quick tournaments. So if you win or place well in these tournaments, you can get either perfect points or card packs or both. So right here it says daily live diamond. The rewards are 3 diamond packs. Every diamond pack, you're guaranteed at least 1 diamond card. Diamond cards are the second best cards in the game. And it all revolves around stats. So a player could have an iron card, a bronze card, a silver card, a gold card, a diamond card, and a perfect card. But the stats are better on each one as it goes up through the ranks. Iron the lowest, perfect the highest. The stats are better. The better the stats, the better the card, the better it performs in your tournaments or in your league. So let's go with daily live gold. I'm just really simple in how I set this up. We've signed up successfully. So let's sign up for this one. For in 3 of 4. Let's sign up for this one because it's gonna go off today. We'll do that one. So we're signed up for 4 of 4. So now we have to set our roster. So I do this very simply. I can let the game do most of it. So right now it's telling me there's no roster for this tournament. Your roster is empty right now. Please set up your team now. So I just click on go. Click up here, actions, activate all eligible cards. So this is cards rated gold or lower, and only live cards are able to be used. So there's different categories of cards. You have live cards, historical cards, Negro team cards. You've got, that's what they're called in the game. You've got all different kinds of cards. I can show you that when we go into the card market. But I'm just going to activate all eligible cards. The maximum number of cards on each active plus reserve roster is 200. They've been activated. More cards may be eligible if you check your manage cards display. So right now I've got like 2,500 cards across all my cards. You can see here that I've got 26 players in my active roster. I've got 174 players in my reserve roster. So that's the limits for the tournaments and the league in the game. So I'm going to ask the AI to completely set up my team. Everything, pitching, rotations, pitching, bullpen, lineups, all that. So I'm just going to click here and do that. Now if we come over here, we can see my pitching. I've got 13 pitchers in my team. It's set up a rotation. The AI has set up my relievers. It's got my lineups here. It's set up my lineups versus right-handers, my lineups versus left-handers. And then what I do after that is I just go submit team. And it was submitted. And we'll see how well the AI does. That was for the gold, right? The daily live gold. So daily live open. I set a roster for that. So 77 teams have joined the daily live gold tournament. No roster has been set up. Come down here, activate all eligible cards. All eligible cards have been activated, includes some diamond cards now and the perfect card. Over here, we're going to ask the AI to set everything up. We can come over here and look at our pitching. We've got 13 players in the pitching, and it's set up a rotation. It's set up my bullpen. I got my lineups here. I've got 14 players in the lineup because one of the pitchers can also bat. So I got my right-handed lineup. I got my left-handed lineup. And everything looks fine. So I just click on submit team. See how well the AI can do with that one. Got set up a roster for the daily live diamond. So I believe these are diamond and below. I do the same thing. Activate all cards that are eligible. No perfect cards, just, and then ask the AI to set everything up. Come over here, look at my pitching. I've got 13 pitchers. Game is set up, starting rotation, my bullpen. It's set up my lineups, and just click on submit team. Come back over here to start screen. Sean. Now, another way to get cards and card packs is to watch Twitch streamers that are doing drops. So as of right now, so you can see I'm set on all these daily tournaments, so I can only enter 4. But I will go back and try to enter a quick tournament. You can click up here to find the quick tournaments. Which one did I play yesterday? I didn't play this one. If you mouse over, it'll show you low gold, 84 or lower. Only rookie sensation, snapshot, and unsung heroes are allowed. These are only live cards. I think this is the one I did yesterday. I'm not doing the one with variants. So I think this is the one I did yesterday. I'll go and sign up for that one. Set up a roster. Okay, we're going to come over here, activate all eligible cards. Again, we're going to go with ask the AI to set everything up for us. Fine with me. We got our starting rotation, we got our bullpen, we got our lineups. We click over here on submit. And then we're going to go back here to start screen. So now this is so there's the low diamond is full. The daily live gold can still accept like 50 players. The daily live open can still accept like 90 players. The live diamond can accept still about 40 players. And this quick tournament, when I went in to enter the tournament, there were 15 of 16 teams allowed in the tournament that were already in the tournament. So when I entered the tournament became full, and then that kind of triggered the tournament to run. So the tournament's going to start in like 13 minutes. So once the quick tournaments go off, once they get full, they get like in this case it was 16 teams. Once they get 16 teams in there, then the tournament fires and it goes off and it starts. But I wanted to go out to and look at like I said, one of the best ways to get card packs is just to watch Twitch streams. Right now, for example, Sean Curtis 430 is streaming, and he has drops enabled on his stream. So if you watch, and as you keep watching over a period of time, you get drops. You get bundles. You can get individual packs. And so far from Twitch, I have claimed 24 drop bundles, which includes 4 standard packs and 1 diamond pack. I've got 136 standard packs and 31 silver packs. Actually, the drop bundle is 4 standard packs and 1 silver, not diamond, silver. So let's do some calculations of what all that means in the last 5 weeks, Twitch. And sometimes I just have the stream on. It might be on my phone, might be on my tablet, might be on the TV. I'm doing something else. I'm not locked into what they're doing, but you still do get the cards. So the bundle, I've got 24 bundles so far. 24 times 4, that's 96 packs plus 136 standard packs plus. So that is 232 standard packs that I've received just from watching Twitch. That doesn't include the packs that I get from completing missions and stuff like that. So silvers, I've got 24 and 31. 24 silver cards from the 24 drop bundles that I've received. And then 31 silver packs from the 31 silver pack drops that I've received. So that's what, 55? So right now, just from watching Twitch, I've received 287 packs of cards. Each pack contains 6 cards. So 287 times 6, 1,722 cards. Okay. The game wants to give this to me, so I'm going to take it. Right now on the next drop bundle, which includes 1 silver pack, 4 standard packs, I'm about, let's see, let's calculate 360 times 0.96. I got about 15 minutes to go to get another drop bundle, which includes 4 standard packs and 1 silver pack. So, yeah, you just watch streamers on Twitch that if you just do Out of the Park Baseball 27, it'll show you a list of streamers. You will see if they're doing drops or not, and you just watch the ones that are doing drops. And I follow Sean. Sean is a Angels fan. So, yeah, so that's my Twitch thing. So I got these set. The only other thing for it would be to do an entry thing, which I don't do. Let's go back to Perfect Team. I haven't really even touched the franchise side of this. You can start your own franchise, your own baseball franchise. You can start, I think you can create a franchise if you want, like your hometown franchise. You just say, okay, I grew up in a small town in the middle, in it's small prairie town somewhere in the middle America, and that's my hometown, and I want to start up a Major League Baseball team there, or I want to start up a team in a league, and you can do all that, do all of that. Or you can play as the Dodgers or the Yankees or the Cubs or Arizona Diamondbacks. You can play as any Major League Baseball team. There's Japanese teams, Korean teams. There's just stuff that's being integrated all the time in the game. So with all of that, you can see that now I'm over 500 packs opened. I got my team score above 80. My team score yesterday was 81, and then it dropped, I think, because we started losing some games. The team ranking comprises different values to an overall score for your team. Just like stats, you have overall score for a card based on the stats of the card. League play, 4%. Tournament draft play, 1%. Mission completions, 48%. And card collection, 69%. So 69, 74. Doesn't add up. I wonder if it's 100, it's the high 100. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyways, though, next we have collection missions. So this is where you can collect standard packs. So it's just like when you, this is just like, and I'm not going to explain this too much. I mean, I could do a tutorial video, I guess, but um, I'd have to get my thoughts organized, write it all down, what I'm going to do. Um, Again, what drives the game is the perfect points. The perfect points drive the game and packs. So you start the game with 6 packs and 1,000 perfect points. In each pack of cards, there are 6 cards. Standard cards, you are guaranteed to get at least 1 bronze card. The lowest cards, iron. It goes from 40 to 59. Bronze cards go from overall level 60 to 69. And then you have your silver packs. Silver pack, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 silver card. Then you've got your gold cards. Silver cards go from level 70 to 79. Gold go from 80 to 89. Diamond go from 90 to 99. Perfect cards go from 100 to 105. Gold pack, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 gold card. It can be an 80. It could be an 89. Diamond packs, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 diamond card. And then perfect packs, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 perfect card. Now, for example, you can open up a standard pack where you're guaranteed to get at least 1 bronze card, and you could get a diamond card. That's happened to me several times. Or you could get a gold card or a silver card. The odds are you're going to get 1 bronze because you're guaranteed a bronze out of a standard pack. And the odds are that you're going to get a lot of iron cards. Now, you can also go to, like I showed you, you can take your cards that you don't want and you can go to the marketplace and try to sell them. So these are my cards that I'm trying to sell at these prices. And you can adjust, it'll stay up there as long as you want. You can adjust the price. Like right now, the highest buy price for this card's really common. I've pulled 3 of these cards already. 1 card, he's pitching for us. The first card, I sold it for like 27,000 perfect points. And then this card. So I've pulled, and these were all, I believe 2 of them were out of either standard silver or gold packs, not even diamond packs. So, and then you can, like I said, you can complete missions. From missions, you can get standard packs. You can get cards. So, for example, this would be probably the perfect 100 Satchel Paige card. If you complete this, you have to complete 4 missions. We've completed 1 so far. You can sort this by, I have only incomplete missions. I don't need to see all the completed missions that I've done, which has been a lot. I just want to see only the incomplete missions, ones that I can still complete. And then I want to see, I've been going by the date added, but actually I want to see the completion percentage descending. So like this right here, what time is it? 6:30. My daughter's awake because she's usually up at 6:30 to go to school. But today's the first day of summer, so she'll be upstairs reading for a little bit. So yeah, I just sort by how much of the mission I've completed. This one I've completed 90% of it, 89, 85, 70, all the way down to some which I haven't even started working on yet. So the way you complete missions, these are called collection missions. Come up here, collection missions. So if you bought baseball cards when you were a kid, you bought like 10 packs of baseball cards. You took the gum out, you saved it for later, you put some in your mouth, chewed it up, saved some for later when you opened up the pack, and then you look at your cards. And the first card or the back of the card always had a little bit of white stuff on it because of what they put on the bubble gum to keep it from like melting or sticking to the cards. It always had a little bit of white you had to wipe off. But then you go through your cards and you got 200 cards. You go, okay, well, I got to sort them by, the team that they're on. Okay, this is the Yankees, this is the Dodgers, this is the Cubs, this is the Philadelphia Phillies, whatever the case may be. You sorted out all your cards. Well, that's what this is. These are collection missions where you have different collections of cards. Like this is my collection of Yankees cards. This is my collection of San Francisco Giants cards. This is my collection of Chicago White Sox cards. And so what you do is the live series cards. That's exactly what it is. You go in, like for this one, you have to complete this mission to get this reward here. And the way you do that is you collect 27. There are 35 Yankees cards available for the live level 2 New York Yankees collection. You have to collect 27 out of 34 of you have to collect 34 of the 35 cards. Right now I have 27 collected. Collections comes from packs. You open up packs, you get cards. You collect the cards into completing the mission. Or you go into the card shop. Oh, we can do that over here better. You go into the card shop and you search for all the cards that are in this mission. You search for them in the card shop. So what you want to do is in the card shop is you want to set only cards with sell orders. We're not buying cards right now. We're looking for people that want to sell cards. And we're going to hide the cards that we already own. The cards that we already own are in this list right here, but we can also click on this and only look at the cards that we already own. And then over here, you can click this to sort them by the lowest to highest sell price. And here you can see that on this card, Carlos Rodon, there's 15 sell orders. There's only 4 buy orders. So this card price might be coming down. The highest buy order for this card right now is only 1,000. The lowest sell order is 1,300. Same with this one. 10 sell orders. There's only 5 buy orders. This one is starting to lean now more towards people want this card. There's only 5 sell orders on this one, but there's 10 buy orders. So people are probably going to be bumping this up because they want this card. So they'd be willing to pay maybe $2,000 to $3,000 for it. Then over here, it shows you the last 10, the price of the last 10 sales of the card. So you can look at this and you can say, well, let's see. I do this a lot. I go over in there and say, okay, well, the lowest sell order is 200. And the last 10 average price for the last 10 is 190. Well, I'm willing to pay the 10 extra over whatever the average of the last 10 sales were. I'm willing to pay the 200 to get the card, especially if there's more buy orders than sell orders, because I want that card to complete the mission, to get card packs and perfect points and all that stuff. So I mean, if anybody watches these videos, I'd love to get your feedback on about how I explain this stuff. I know I kind of am all over the place a little bit with telling you about, well, this is my team. We hit 80 on our team score and, all that. But so let's open these packs. My daughter's awake, so she might be getting up soon. We do get a silver. So I'm saying this is a standard. You're guaranteed to get at least 1 bronze card. So we got 3 bronze cards. We got 2 iron cards. But we also got a silver card. So let's see what the silver card is. Fernando Abad. He is a relief pitcher for the A's. And it's a high silver card, which is nice. Now you can see down here also that these are all duplicate cards. And so we sell them. I'm not going to sell all of them, but I'll show you how this works. Okay, right now there's no buy orders for the card. There's no demand for this card. at this level, the silver level, you can sell the card for 100 perfect points, or you can put it on the card shop. You have to put it up for at least 101 perfect points. You can see here that the lowest current sell is 114. The average price over the last 10 sales is 117. So there's no demand for this card. So really there's no reason for me to put it up for more than 114. So I'll put it up for 113 and just click on. I could sell it for just get the 100. Just give me my 100 and I'll go away happy. Now here's the thing to consider. When you sell a card, it has a 10% tax on it. So right now, if I sell this card for 113, the 10% tax is going to be 11 perfect points. So I'm actually only going to get 102 perfect points for this card if I sell it at this price. So I'm just going to take, I could submit a sell order for it, but I'm just going to take the perfect points. Now there are other strategies involved in this because like this card is a live card. Live cards actually, their stats adjust based on their real life performance. So Romy Gonzalez is a first baseman for the Reds? The Red Sox. Red Sox. He's a duplicate card. I could sell him, but I could also go into a program that is available online called Bean Counter. Hitters, he is a bronze card. So this is called Bean Counter. It's a website, beancounter.com. And you can look at the live specs for these cards. And for bronze card hitters, and this is Romy Gonzalez. And this will give you an idea. So cards get adjusted. Live cards get adjusted during the year based on their actual real life performance. And so you can see these cards here. Nolan Arenado, as we were looking at the their batting performance. His card is going up, so he could actually go up possibly to a silver card from being a bronze card to a silver card. Alec Bohm, we looked at him. He's getting some love from the devs for his card might go up also. But let's see. And Rocchio, I mean, these are all guys that we've picked for our team. Morchio, Walker, Duran, Yastrzemski. Now, we're going to look for his specific card, number 6. He is a level 68. And his name's Romy Gonzalez. So we're going to go back over here and we're going to look at a 68. Maybe Romy Gonzalez. So now we get into the negative numbers. He's a 68 Gonzalez. '68 Chandler Simpson, 68, 68, Jacob Young Garcia. And he's not even in here. So now I think you'll get an indicator up here, because I've seen those lately. You'll get either a plus or a minus. I think the plus indicates that their card could be upgraded. And the minus indicates it could be downgraded. So I guess they do this the first Monday of every month. These numbers get published. and the cards either get upgraded. So the benefit of this would be right now, if I were to sell this card, I could get 25 perfect points for it as a bronze card. You can always put it up on the card shop too to try to sell it. But the benefit would be if his card went up in value and it bumped up from a bronze card to a silver card. Silver cards, as we saw in the last card, silver cards go for 100. So I could make, if I waited and this card actually got bumped up from a bronze card to a silver card, I could actually make a 75 perfect point profit on it just by waiting. And so that's what that bean counter program does. It tells you the chances of the cards going up, and what your the kind of profit that you might be able to realize from that. So on these, I'll go in at some point and I'll sell my duplicates. As far as completing missions, you use your cards to complete missions. Cards that you use to complete missions become locked to your account. You can't sell them. There are ways to get them out of your account, but you can't sell them on the card shop. You can't sell them. You can sell their duplicate, but you can't sell the card that you actually used to do the mission. And so, but you can sell the duplicates. Like this card here, I probably use this to complete this mission for the Red Sox, because this is part of these missions for the live level 1, the live level 2. I've completed both of those missions, and this is one of the cards that was in those missions. And so the other card that I own is it's locked to my account. I can't sell it. I can't sell it on the card shop either as just I can't sell it as a quick sell, and I can't put it up to sell on the card shop. So, but there are ways to get those cards out of your account. You can actually use cards. Some cards, at least, you can use them to try to upgrade variant cards, which is another whole thing. So let's open up the next pack. See what we can get. Got another silver. We got the one bronze right here. The rest are iron, but we did get a silver. And that is it's a middle silver. It's a duplicate also. This was used for the San Francisco Giants missions that I completed. And you can sell it. See, it still sells. It's selling for high, average the last 10 sales, but there's no demand for it. Only one buy order is in for it. So let's go to the next pack. Got another silver. Got 2 bronze, 3 iron, and a silver. That is a duplicate. They're all duplicates. The more cards you collect, the more duplicates you're going to get. Now this is a new card. See, these 5 are all duplicates. Let's see if this is part of any missions. It's not part of any missions. However, you do not want to sell this card because it may become part of a future mission. So when it becomes part of a future mission, you'll have this card to help you complete that mission. And I'll show you about that here in a little bit. Got a gold card. So this is a standard pack. We've got 1, 2, 3 bronze. We got 1 iron. We did get a silver. So we're only guaranteed to get 1 bronze card. In this pack, we got a silver card. High silver. We got a gold card. Hopefully a high gold. Low gold. The lowest gold you can get. So these are all duplicates except for these 2. This card is part of no mission, but again, you want to hang on to it. You could sell it for the points. There's no buy orders right now, but you could put it up for points because somebody might be trying to start a post World War II Detroit Lions team and just use all the cards from that era. This card here, no active missions. You don't want to sell it. And I'll explain that in a bit. So we have a silver pack coming up. And we're guaranteed to get 1 silver card. We got 3 silver cards. Pedro Pages, Adbert Alzolay, and Tristan Casas. All but one are duplicates. He is part of a mission, the iconic number. So before I pulled this card, I had 14 of 42, and he has added it, become 15 of 42 to complete this mission. So we hang on to that card. We only sell duplicates, and there's a way to do that. So we've got 2 packs left. They're both gold packs. Let's see if we can get a diamond card. We get a gold card. We're guaranteed to get at least 1 gold card out of a gold pack. That's what we got. Got an 89. Hardware Heroes. So this is a bronze card, and the subgenre is a Hardware Heroes card. This is an MLB Live card. This is an Unsung Heroes card. These are all part of like collections. So I guess you could look at it this way. The game starts with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts with 6 types of collections: iron, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and perfect. Those are all types of collections in the game. Within that, you've got other collections. You've got live cards. That's a collection. You've got Hardware Heroes. You got Unsung Heroes. So within those 6 main collections of cards, you've got sub-collections, sub-levels, sub-genres, whatever you want to call it. But let's see what old Hoss is going to give us. He wasn't great at stopping home runs. He is added to our completion of our collection, Charlie Sweeney pitching. That's nice. And then the other ones are duplicates. So we have 1 pack left. It is a gold pack. We have 2 gold cards. So you can see we've got 2 iron, we've got 3 iron, we've got a bronze, but we've got 2 gold. Wilyer Abreu, and you can see up here he's a +3. And Yuri Perez. They're all duplicates. So let's go out and look at okay, Wilyer Abreu. We're going to look at gold cards for hitters. He is a +3, I think it said. Yeah, Wilyer Abreu, right down here. You know what? Let me do this. I gotta move my camera. It goes right there. Yeah, so Wilyer Abreu's down here in the corner. Now he's up here. So it says he has a -3.5. So I don't know why that is. He's in the red also, which means he's got less than a 5% chance of getting upgraded. But if you look at his card over here, it says +3. Now let's look also at Yuri Perez. He's a -6. So let's look at Yuri Perez. He's an 81, and he's a gold card. 81. Not in the list. So it's interesting. I'm going to have to find out. I'm going to have to Google and find out what that +3 and -3 means. +3 and -3. Oh, also we have Kyle Watson here. He is a iron card. So let's see what he is. He's a -5. So let's see what he is in the list over here. He is he's a 57. Don't see him. Don't see him in the list. Okay, well, he might be going down. He's a -5. Oh, he's a relief pitcher. That's why I was looking at the wrong thing. You have to sort it by pitchers. He's a 57. Ryan Watson, yeah, -1.1. And that number means the prediction predicts the expected overall which is the overall rating of the card, change at the next live roster update, which happens the first Monday of the month, based on a regression model trained on the April-May 2026 update. So I don't know if this means they could go up 6 points from a 59 to a 65 or 66, or if it could go up here, from a 53 to a 58 or 59. I'm not exactly sure what that means. But we do know, where did he show up? Taylor, 58. Ryan Watson, 57. I guess he could regress to like a 56. I'm not really sure. But anyways, yeah, see -5 here. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I do know that these are cards, though. No more packs to open. So we go back. We sold a card for 118. We submitted our team. Now, do I have... Let me go back out to... Well, I got a little bit longer to watch this stream, I think. Maybe update this. It still says 96% of 6 hours. So maybe I'll just leave this up here. Come back over here to the game. So now what we can do is we can look at possibly completing some more collections. So the way you do that is you come into your collection screen here. You can see here Atlanta Braves. We need to collect 28 of any 31 out of 33 cards. There's 33 cards in the collection. We need to collect 31 of them. Right now we have 28 collected. And usually these are pretty pricey. So I think this gives you diamond packs. You can see here we've got 5 cards left to choose from. If they're up on the auction, or up on the, I call it an auction house. If they're up on the card shop, we can search for those cards, and you can see here, there's only 5 cards left, but they're mid diamond and 2 perfect cards. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before I complete this mission, because the cards are just so expensive. Now, a whale is a person that they'll go out and they'll spend $500. They'll go out and spend $500 to get 1,000,000 perfect points. If they want that Chris Sale card, they'll either just buy it on the auction house, or the card shop, or they'll try to complete the mission. When they complete the mission, you'll get the card. Because you need his card. These are 2 perfect cards. You'll need both those cards to complete this mission. And for that, you get 2 diamond packs, I think it is, and a mission edition Hardware Hero level 93 Herman Long shortstop. So what I do is I just kind of pick and go through. These are the missions that I might be able to complete. So what happened the other day was I completed about a dozen missions within like an hour, 45 minutes. I completed a dozen missions because they were just put up in the mission collection shop, basically. They were just put up on this page. And they all said, date added 4 hours. They were all like 4 hours. And I'm like, when I first saw it, I was on my phone. I'm like, oh, I had 25,000 points at the time. I'm like, oh, I got to buy these. I got to collect these missions, get these packs. So I spent 17,000 perfect points completing the missions, buying cards, completing the missions to get 31 packs, I think it was. So it was about, per pack was about, instead of 1,000 for a standard pack, I got 10 standard packs. That's 10,000. I got 10 silver packs, which are 2,000. That's 30,000. And then I got one gold pack, which is 3,000. That's 33,000. I got 33,000 worth of cards for 17,000, which is like 50% off. So it was a good haul, but I never would have got it if I hadn't just, there's a app you can use on your phone. It's not this game. It is this game. This is Out of the Park, Baseball 27 for PC. The mobile app is Out of the Park Baseball Go. Out of the Park Baseball 27 Go. That's the mobile app. And you just put in your username and your password for this game that you're playing on the PC, and you can play this game on your phone. It's a little harder because it's all like touchscreen and stuff, and I got big sausage fingers, and so it makes it difficult sometimes to do that. I missed my last ad break. Oh well. I'm probably going to be going pretty soon because my daughter's going to be up pretty soon. Yeah, it's going to be 7 o'clock. So, what did we do? Now, this game is cool in that you can replay the game. You can replay the whole game. You can look at just the highlights. You can check out the box score, like when you were a kid and looking, at least in my era, they had box scores in the newspapers, and you can go in and look at the box scores, and just like when you were a kid. And they actually have a chance of winning graph here too. And if you don't have time to look at the highlights, you can look at the game log. The game log basically tells you everything that happened, every pitch, what happened in the game. So we opened some packs. We looked at this. We looked at this a little bit. Looked at this. You got your news here. We are right now in our power rankings. We are 11th. A week ago, on the 20th, we were 10th. The 13th, we were 19th. And if you want to see why, you come over here, you look at your scores and schedule, you got your calendar here. So this is the team I was telling you about. The worst team in the league. Right now, they're 56, 55 games under 500. They've won 39, they've lost 94. You can see from their stats, 30th in runs, 27th in average, 25th in home runs. Their starting pitchers are terrible. Their bullpen's terrible. They're 27th in strikeouts. They're not good defensively. But they've beat us 7 out of 16 games. Our record against them is 9-7. The worst team in the league. Don't ask me why. I mean, we did play in Montreal. Maybe we just don't like Canada. Maybe our players just don't like Canada. But yeah, you can kind of look and see here what you're like here. We lost 6 games we lost 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. We won 2 out of 8 games in this stretch here. And then we come back. We win 3 in a row against, again, another bad team. They are, 39 games under 500? And then the games in green are at home, and the ones in gray are away. But here's the thing. All the games are played at the same ballpark. The ballparks are set up in the game to accommodate for different eras of baseball. Some ballparks, it's easier to hit home runs. Some ballparks, it's easier to hit extra base hits. It's easier to bat for average. So you can see here the top of the screen of this little screen here, 2026 Heinsohn Ballpark. So Heinsohn Ballpark is a generic ballpark. I don't even think it's real. It's a generic ballpark where every team plays. So if you're playing on the road, you're playing at Heinsohn Ballpark. If you're playing at home, you're playing at Heinsohn Ballpark. Now, here's the thing, though. I think, and I don't think the game accounts for this, but I think there has to be some type of mechanic in the game that will account for the fact that you're playing at home. These are supposed to be home games. Home teams are supposed to have a home field advantage. So I think there needs to be some type of, not a major advantage where a team that's 60 games under 500 is going to beat a team that's like 10 games over 500, but there should be an advantage to a certain degree. And I don't think there is in this game. I don't think there is. The game mechanic is you're always playing at the same ballpark. So, you're always playing at the same ballpark. I guess the same fans are there, the same concessions, the same guy yelling behind home plate, whatever. It doesn't account for it, I don't think. Not based on the results that I see. Again, if we played Montreal 16 games, we were 9-7 against them. It seems like 8 games would be at home, 8 games would be away. And I guess we won 9. We won 1 away game and maybe 8 games at home. And they won 7 games at their home. It just doesn't make sense anyways. But if you want to see what you're doing here, you can come down here. You can look at the league standings. You can look at your the wild card situation. This is us here. We're 20 games behind the Ducks. If you look at the Ducks, you can look at their roster. You can see here we've got 4 100 cards. They've got 7, including some of the best. Here's the thing. with the 100 cards. Pitchers only impact the game based on your rotation. If you have a 5-man rotation, a starting pitcher impacts the fifth game every fifth game. So he's got Satchel Paige and Yamamoto, so they impact every fifth game. But that's 2 out of 5. So 2/5 of the games, which is what 40% of the games, are impacted by these perfect cards. So 40% of the games. Your position players, and there's Mason Miller there too when he pitches. Now he probably has Mason Miller set up. I don't know if he would be able to set him up to pitch more often. I don't know. I don't think so. But then you've got 3. Basilio, McGriff, and Pujols are position players. So almost half of your perfect cards are impacting every single game. My roster, I've got 4 perfect cards. 3 of them are pitchers. So Walker Buehler, Hoffman's a closer. So I'm on a 5-man rotation. So Buehler, Skubal, they're impacting 40% of the games with their pitching. I have 100 position player. So he's impacting 100% of the games that he plays in, obviously, but pretty much every game. But that's the difference between the cards. The cards, your pitchers are only going to impact when they pitch based on what your rotation is. So once every 5 days, once every 5 games, Walker Buehler will impact the game. Once every 5 games, Tarek Skubal will impact the game, but not every day, like Fred McGriff, who pretty much bats every day. I do need to come in and check out my pitching staff. So I think I have this set up the way I want now. Skubal, Buehler, Toll, Friend, Adams. Yeah, that's how I want it set up. And then this is how I want my... I've got something. I've got a over here. Go here. Go here. I know it's on my laptop. I think we had I think Faber was set up for long relief. Glasnow was set up for as a setup guy. And Good and Petty and Snell. No. I think Snell was set up as a setup guy. Glasnow was set up for middle relief. And then Faber is long relief and Grisenda specialist. So let's save that. So basically 27 games are played every day, Monday through Saturday. Here's 162 games in a season divided by 6. Yes, 27. So 27 games are simulated for each team, roughly, every day, Monday through Saturday. So today's the last day of the season for this league, and then tomorrow's the playoffs. And so earlier this season, I was saying last year, Game 7 of the World Series, we had gone up 3-1. The team we were playing against won the next 2 games, so it was 3-3. Game 7, 5 of my batters were in a slump. I was like, thanks, game. Thank you. Earlier this season, and I did a screenshot. I do screenshots of this stuff. Earlier this season, at one point, 6 of my batters We're in a slump. And I'm just like, gotta be kidding me. You actually have to be kidding me. But right now it looks like nobody's in a slump, which is nice. So we're just going to submit this. Now, what I was going to do is go into my collection. We're going to look at managing cards. Set it up on my sell list. We're looking at no filters, all card types. We're going to look at all card tiers and all position players. We're going to look at only reserve and inactive cards and only duplicates. So did we try to find these guys before? So let's just look at, we don't have any perfect cards. We don't have any diamonds. We do have gold. We have 2 gold cards. Okay. These are duplicates. You can see that they're duplicates if you want to, we have duplicates checked up here, but you can also see it by just mousing over you can see in the upper right hand corner says duplicate. So what we're going to do is go back over to bean counter and Abreu at 85. Now, does it show? It does show the number on him, right? +3. But were we actually able to see him in the list here? He's what, an 85? He's a right fielder. Okay. '85 Abreu. He's right there, 3.5. So I don't know what that means. Let me check. I've got to watch the tutorial for this. But let me check Google to see what they say about the number on the live card. So I think I'm going to go for about a half an hour and then just before the next ad break starts in about 33 minutes, I'll just sign off. Let's go up here to out of the park baseball. What do the plus and minus numbers mean on a live card? Okay. The plus and minus means how much the player's overall rating has changed in the game relative to their baseline rating at the start of the MLB season. Plus means that the player's performing better in real life than they were initially rated, and minus means they're underperforming compared to their preseason expectations. Okay. So he was rated initially at an 82, and they bumped him up to an 85. They upgraded his overall score. So the first upgrade came in, according to Bean Counter Live Spec, the first upgrade came between the April and May update. So I guess probably the first, I don't know if they would do the first Monday of April. So it would have been the first Monday of May. They would have done the update. And it looks like Abreu went from an 85. We got a standard pack. Nice. He went from an 82 to an 85. So Let's see if we have any more packs available. We have a bundle yet? We're still waiting. Oh, this is for Laptop Hound. That's why. Let's see. We're continuing to collect packs. So that's what this means. It doesn't have anything to do with what's going to happen in the future. It just means what's going to happen now. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. So this doesn't have anything to do with what is going to happen in the future, like I just said. Just it's what has happened. So, and then Abreu in our list here, it looks like Abreu is going to come back down. He's got a chance of coming back down from 85 to 82 based on his performance. So I probably want to sell that card. If his rating looked like there was a chance for it to go up, then I would probably hold on to the card to see if the card goes up from a gold to a diamond and get more money for it. But since it looks like he's got a chance to go down, I'm going to sell it. And let's just go with the 1125 and get that much for it. It does help people complete missions. And if somebody wants to buy this card, they're going to have to spend at least 1,001 to buy it anyways. So they might spend an extra 124 to get it at my price, which is a fair price. It's the last 10 sales. So let's submit that sell order. And then Yuri Perez, he is what? He's an 81 gold. He's a pitcher. So we come back up here, go to pitchers. He's a gold card. Yuri Perez. It's just easier to go through here. He also has a chance of getting knocked back down from an 81 to a 79. So I probably do want to sell him because if he gets knocked back down, he's going to go from being worth 1,000 perfect points to being worth 100 perfect points. So if we come over here, he's a gold card right now. If you sell a gold card, you can sell a gold card for a quick sell for 1,000 perfect points. That's because it's a gold card. You can sell, if this gets knocked down from a gold card to a silver card, you can sell the silver card quick sell for 100 perfect points. So I'd actually be losing out on 1,000 perfect points. Now, I think they said the first Monday of June is, and where's my calendar? I don't know why that's on my thing here. The first Monday of June is the 1st. So that's when these things are going to change. So if he goes down, his card would be worth a lot less. Right now, the current lowest sell order is 1,011. I can just sell it now and get 1,001 for 1,000 for it. So I'm going to sell it now and not take the risk that it's going to go down and I'm going to lose 900 perfect points. So now we can go to our silver cards. Okay, Cody Bellinger. Let's go back out to hitters. Silver. Cody Bellinger has a chance of going up from silver to gold. So right now, we want to hold on to his card. I think I already have him on a watch list, I think. So I already have him on a watch list. So if I come over here to find card in card shop, I have to click off of these things. I thought I already added them onto a watch list. Okay, this is my watch list. Now, see, I think what I need to do is I need to take a print screen of this and go, okay, this is what their value was on May 31st, and then see if their value has gone up or stayed the same or whatever. Because otherwise, I'm not going to remember. Oh, Cody Bellinger was supposed to go up. Sean Burke was supposed to go down. So I need to do that. But right now, let's just go back to our sales. So Bellinger could go up and become a silver card. Let's see, Tristan Casas and Griffin are 77s. Let's go back over here. Casas. Griffin. He's got a chance to go up. So maybe what I want to do is 1.3. He could get bumped up to a gold card also. So let's put him on a watch list. Card and card shop. Card to watch list. Then what I want to do here is I want to come over I wish you could create your own status. You could flag cards that you were thinking of selling. I'm not sure. I have to Google it. So let's go back and look for Casas. Yeah, see him in here. Don't see him. Okay, so Griffin. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. See Bailey. Which Bailey? That's Mr. George Bailey. So 71, 76, and 75. Bailey and Alzolay. 76, 75. Bailey and Alzolay. Bailey and Alzolay. Bailey and Alzolay. I don't see them on here. So I think we can sell those cards. Let's see. Bailey does help you complete these missions. 275 is the current sales. Top sellers 335. I can go 325. And Alzolay. 150 is the top sell order. 138. I go 138. Okay, Rogers. I think Casas too did not appear on any of those, did he? 250, 145, 198. Go 200. Rogers and Englert. 72 and 71. Rogers and Englert. Rogers and Englert. Rogers and Englert. Rogers and Englert. Didn't see him. So we can sell these guys. The top seller orders 101. Here's the thing. If you sell this card for 101, there's a 10% tax. You're going to get 90 back for it. You can just sell it for 100. So actually, you're losing right here. You're losing 10. You're losing 10 perfect points. This one, if you sell it for 113, the tax is going to be 11. So you're going to get 102 for it, etc. But yeah, if you sell it for 101, you're going to lose 10 perfect points because you're only going to get 90 back for it after you pay the tax. And you can just sell it for 100. Sell it for 100. So these are the guys. Oh, Englert also, yeah. Okay, 137 is the average sale. Current lowest sell order is that. Let's refresh the card shop data to match this. So I can go 150. I mean, I know you want to kind of maximize the perfect points that you get, but the idea too is to what? It's to sell the card and get you can't get the perfect points until you sell the card. So you have to have the card at a price where you can get the perfect points for it. Let's just open this pack while we're at it. A perfect card. No, we got a diamond. Okay. Right on. Let's get a high diamond. Let's not get a duplicate. Let's get a high diamond that can help us get into the playoffs. Okay. I'll have to go here pretty soon. I'll let my daughter know. I'll be right back. I'll let my daughter know. So this is the cliffhanger for the end of the stream. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for the break. Yeah, my daughter's awake. She's been awake for about an hour. She's up there reading. She's a really good reader. Right now, she's reading at about fifth, probably between. She's in first grade. She just graduated first grade. Yesterday was her last day. She's reading between fifth and sixth grade level right now, with comprehension, with retention, um, and so and so. Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
This is my daughter,
Me.
and we don't say any personal information, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, see, you're right over there.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, why don't you go upstairs and wait? I told you I'll be up in a little bit. Okay, just a couple of minutes. I just got to finish up here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be right up. She's very intelligent. Reads at a very high level, comprehension, retention, all that stuff. So, and she does well at math too for her age. Um, it's like I've told the teachers. I mean, we emphasized reading when I retired and stayed home with her when she was 3 months old. My wife went back to work. Um, I emphasize reading because if you can read as a child, if you can read, you can do science because you can read and understand the science. You can do math because a lot of these problems now are word problems. You can do history. You can read and understand the history. If you can, reading is the key to learning and to education. And so that's what we focused on, and that's what she does now. And just very thankful to the Lord that she's such a good reader. And we read our Bible, we do devotionals at night, and she's also understanding and coming into understanding in those spiritual things. So, but yeah. So we're just talking upstairs. Today's Saturday. It's usually the first day of her weekend. I said, well, how long are your weekends? And we've already figured out that she has 83 days off of school until she goes back to school. I said, how long are your weekends? 2 days. I said, what days are they? Saturday and Sunday. I said, well, guess what? You have an 83-day weekend this weekend because you don't have to be back to school for 83 days. Um, anyways, I got to sign off before these ads start back up again. So let's see what this is. And then we might have to adjust our roster based on what card we get. And we might try to sell it based on what card we get. But let's see what card we get. Hopefully it's a high diamond, you know, and by high, I mean like a 99. It's a 90. It's a low diamond. That's fine. He is a right fielder. We already have a really good right fielder, but let's see what his card sells for. So as you can see here, his card sells for 4,000. You have to, if you're going to put it up on the card shop for people to like bid on, and there's no orders for it right now, you have to put it up starting at 4,001. That's the lowest uh, minimum bid that you can put in. You can sell it for a quick sell of 4,000. You can sell it and just get the points for it. This is a live card, so he started off as a, looks like as a, he's regressed. So I guess at the live update in June, he could go from a 90 to an 83, go down to a gold. So let's look on, so he is a diamond card 90, Fernando Tatis. So let's see where he is. Right fielder, diamond, 90. Fernando Tatis. He's right here. So again, the prediction, is that alpha? Is that the symbol for alpha? Predicts the expected overall change at the start at the next live roster update. So he's going to go from a 90 down to a 83. So you can see here, if we go back to, we actually have one pack. This is his overall rating right here. He's predicted to go down again. Seven points. He's gone down 7. It looks like the next live roster update. So I think that means he's going to drop down to a silver. So we probably want to sell him, like I said. They want 4,500 for him. He does help you complete a couple of missions that I've already completed. I've already completed the missions. Now, he could help me complete missions in the future. He's not a duplicate. So if I sell him, I won't have another Fernando Tatis to complete any missions. But his card could be going down in a few weeks. In a week. What's today, the 23rd? So yeah, in 9 days, his card could be going down to his card could be going down. And if it were to go down to a diamond or to a gold card, I would lose 1,000 perfect points. Because I think I might just look at this. I don't know where to track this stuff. The game needs, in Football Manager, you can create watch lists. You can create your own watch lists. That's what this game needs. Fernando Tatis. He's a 90. He is a San Diego Padre. Right fielder. And right now he's at a -7 on, he's a -7 on bean counter. And his card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell him and take the 4,000. And, you know, might be a lesson learned. Might be a lesson learned. Not just yet, though. So the percentage, each model measures how much each player underperforms their UZIPs projection and weights those differences by how predictive each stat is of actual OVR change. Hitters' weights. The percentage in parentheses shows regression weighted over underperformance versus UZIPs. So he's regressed a lot, 30%. So they might not take him down all the way. They might only take him down like 1 point, but he's only a 90. So if they take him down just 1 point, If they take him down just 1 point, and let's see, he's in the red, so that means color scale, color legend. He's in the dark red. It shows you how many players are in the red. Oh, this is a total of 21 players. Okay. Color scale +3, very strong upgrade predicted. 1 to 3, modest. Less than -1, downgrade risk. He's a -7.1. You could always check his MLB numbers too. Right fielders year to date. Is Tatis even in here? He is. He's hitting at .595. 49 games. How many have they played so far? 50, 52, 55? He's batting .240. On base percentage, his slugging percentage is really down. He's right here. Follow the mouse over. So what was his slugging on his card? Let's see his stats here. Okay. Powers doesn't have a lot of power, but his BABIP is getting balls. His average base balls in play, his batting average with balls in play, hitting the ball into play, pretty high. I think I'm just going to sell him. I think these sell orders they're looking for people that want to complete these missions and try to maximize as much as they can out of his card before it goes down. I'm just going to sell it, get the 4,000, and then check back on the first to see what actually happens with his card. It may not go down. Doesn't look like it's going to go up, but it may not go down. I got 2 standards left and maybe a gold pack. These are card packs that are coming in from Twitch, watching Twitch streams. They're all duplicates. The next pack, all duplicates. No more packs to open. Okay. So that card, that diamond card did not help us. Well, it did get me so I already got those. So it did get me 4,000 perfect points. So I'm back up to 21,000. But I think that's all we're going to do today. My pitching staff. Scooble's at 18. He just pitched 4%. Toll's at 100. Friends at 100. Adams is at 67. So by the time Adams pitches, they'll all be ready to pitch again by the time it's their turn to pitch. And I think we got this set up the way that it needs to be set up. Our lineups, I think, are set up the way they're supposed to be set up. This is the last day. Hopefully we can get into the playoffs. We got a ways to go. And we're taking an ad break, looks like. Or we did take an ad break. I went right through it because I was opening packs. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're in 12th place. There's 8 teams that get into the playoffs. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that would be the Sawchuckers. We're 2 games out of the playoffs. We need to climb up to above the Sawchuckers, who are only 2-8 in their last 10 games. We're 5-5. So hopefully the Sawchuckers will drop down, but then you got the Willowbrook Jethawks. They're getting hot. The Blue Jays are getting hot. Yeah. So I'm going to come back over here, though, and I'm going to... So we have Fred McGriff also. Where are the Ducks playing him in their rotation or in their lineup? Playing him second. Oh, they also have Mookie Betts. No, they're playing him third in their lineup. It's tough. These players can impact the game every single game, whereas pitchers starting pitchers only impact the game every 5 games, every 4 to 5 games. And then I also I've got 2 pitchers. I got 4 100 perfect cards, but I've got 2 of them are pitchers. So he's got 1, 2. He's got 2, and then 4 batters. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. I will leave this thought with you as I like to. Wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. By that I mean Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. And by the Lord, I mean the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He is the Son of God. He is the King of glory. He is the creator of heaven and earth. Trust in him. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden with sin. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, and I will give you rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Trust in him and receive his free gift of salvation. He died on a cross for you. He died to forgive you of your sins and to claim cleansing for you in the eyes of the Father. His shed blood is what cleanses us from our sin and starts us on a new life. And the Apostle Paul said, "If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things have passed away. All things are become new." So become new and trust in the Lord, and he will deliver you out of your bondage of sin. The options are plain. Don't receive the Lord and go to hell. That's basically the option. So receive the Lord, accept his conviction of sin, and be humble and penitent and repent. What does repent mean? Well, the Greek word for repent means, and the New Testament was written in the Greek language, the Greek word for repent means to turn around, change your direction. And the way I had it explained to me in my early Christian life was, you're walking in a certain direction, you're walking away from God. What you need to do is turn around, start walking towards God. And the way you can start doing that is through the Bible and understanding God. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Understanding Christ and his purpose and his plan and his mission to come to earth and to die to save us, and to understand what will happen in the future for those who do answer the call to the kingdom from Jesus and those who don't. So I am out. And again, okay, we're signing out. And we'll see you next time. Might be tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great weekend.
Dad,
Wait.